bushes. Right, where? Right over there, I think. I can't see it. Maybe we better move closer. I think we scared it, Beulah. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, Fletcher, isn't this fun? To catch the first birds in springtime? There it is. Oh, get the binoculars. Can you see anything? Wait. By George, I think it is one. Oh, this would be something. A garlic-crested Ventura at this time of the year. They fly all the way from Italy, you know. I detect another sound. I do, too. Wait, look at that one over there. I do believe, Beulah, that is an ever-whistling glick. I think so, too. Let me look at it closely. And I think that your bird blind is just smashing.
Well, thank you, Beulah. Beulah.
What, dear?
Well,
Fletcher! What was that for?
Well, it's springtime, and springtime is love time, and pass it along, Beulah.
Why, that silly bunny. Springtime is love time. Pass it along. That's a good idea. Now, who in the world could I pass it to? Werner Worm, my dear little friend. Why not? What was that for? Well, it's springtime, and springtime is love time, so pass it along.
Gracious sakes, what is this strange concoction up here? What, I believe it's a... And who is this little creature back here? Whoa! Bless my stars! I got a kiss from a worm. Well, what was that all for? It's springtime, and springtime is love time, so pass it along. Why, oh, little worm, that was a lovely, lovely idea. Please say hello to Mr. Worm. Say, Fletcher, do you want your bird blind?
If you would, just pass it over to the side, please, Colonel Cracky.
Springtime is love time. Pass it along. It's an excellent idea. Ophelia!
Yes, Richard?
I'd like to see you for a moment.
Yes, Richard?
Ophelia, my dear, you are the epitome of beauty and grace.
Thank you, Richard.
Oh, Richard! Oh, silly
My dear, it's springtime, and springtime is love time. So pass it along.
Oh, naughty boy. Oh, gracious sakes. Oh, what a change in the weather does for those boys. Oh, they're so naughty. Oh, Cecil Bill, put down your hammer and come here. No, you didn't do anything wrong. Well, it's springtime, and springtime is love time, so carry on. No, that wasn't the word. Pass out. No, that's nothing. Pass it along.
What was that for? Pass it along?
It is springtime. It is. I knew it when I woke up this morning. Even though there was a little snow in the air, I could smell that first melting in the earth. It is springtime. I knew it in my tooth. The very first thing. I can feel it. Cook. What? What's that for? It's springtime, love time. Pass it along. Springtime, love. Well, that's a good excuse. Fran.
Yes.
Come here a minute.
Yeah. Well, thank you, but how come? What's that for?
Well, springtime is love time, so pass it along.
But to whom now?
Oh. How about passing it back to me?
Good idea.
On the first warm day, on the first warm day in May,
I hope you'll come a-calling and bring me a big bouquet.
on the first warm night, when the moon is shining bright, we won't feel much like talking, so I'll just hold you tight. Then we'll climb the hill, and there beneath the cherry tree, where all is still, I'll say, marry me.
Oh, marry, marry me
On the first warm day, on the first warm day in May, and we'll show the whole wide world a thing or two. See how I love you.
See how I love you. They'll find out what it's all about when they see how I love you. What a nice game that
Oh,
is.
Ollie is right. It is springtime. Absolutely. It's spring.
Oh.
It's time. It's time. Come with me to the park, Fran.
Oh,
Come with me,
Ollie.
Kukla. You're not going to do that
You
again.
wouldn't
Oh,
again.
yes. I'm going gambling on the green.
Oh.
Look. Isn't it lovely?
Well, it's lovely.
Don't
but
get into a sports car.
No, don't.
I don't get that.
Well, I'm not going to explain it to you. It's just advice.
Remember our friend.
Yeah, just don't let your veils trail, that's all.
That's right.
Ollie, please, listen, it's not really spring, and you know what always happens when you go out there, and well, there's even ice on the lagoon.
There was
still.
this morning.
Ice on the lagoon?
Ice on the
Oh, but it's spring now. It's spring, and I'm going dancing and gambling in the green. Everyone, come with me. Come avec moi. Just pom-pom. Oop. That's
Francis, where in the world was Ollie going with all those ribbons and things?
Fletcher, I don't know whether it's an old dragon trait, but come springtime and he's off and gone, he feels compelled to gamble on the green, barefoot dancing. Joy is unconfined. I don't know.
It's too early for that sort of thing.
Well,
when we were out in the bird blind earlier, we had our sweaters and everything
I'll bet
on,
you did.
But I'll tell you, Francis, it's not too early for garden hints.
Oh, no,
And
no.
that's why I'm here today at the request of our viewers, who are many of them who are gardeners.
Oh, of course.
Home
Well,
gardeners.
that's
And
wonderful.
Francis, while you're here, I don't like to be cross with you, but this is a point. I noticed in the garbage can the last time I was at your house, some coffee grounds, a banana peel, and some eggshells. Now, Francis, those are to be saved for the compost pile.
Well, Fletcher, I know. But, some of the people who live on the 39th floor, to say nothing of the management, take rather a dim view of a compost pile in the hall.
That's a very good point, Francis. On my next program, I will have some hints for the high-rise horticulturists. Compost pile for the sky dwellers, we might call it, or something.
Well, I don't wish to stand in
No.
your way.
Thank you, Francis. I'm going to talk right directly to the camera.
Please,
Yes.
you-
Hello there, viewers. Now, I want you to become acquainted at this time with some of the tools that we use. My assistant, Cecil Bill, will help me here. Here we are. You all know what that is? I can hear you in your little piping voices. Yes, it is a rake. That is right. Not a comb, a rake. All righty. Next one, please. Right. A shovel. That's right. This is a red shovel. Right, we dig up the dirt with that. Fine, that's when you spade your garden. All right, this is a very important tool for cultivating. This is a hoe. Hoe. Got that? Put the hoe down. Get that? Put the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, we must be serious. Now, I have, would you please take the tools back? Well, there are more tools, but we'll go into that next week. Oh, yes, here's one. Watering can. Watering can. We water our plants with the watering can. All right, fine. Now, thank you very much, Cecil Bill. I have brought with me into the studio today my own little window box. Because there is a point, thank you, Cecil Bill, you can get out of the foliage now. I have heard from some people about some of the flowers that are not doing very well. Now, the whole thing about it is sometimes is that you don't care enough for them. Now, as hard as it is going to be for me to do this, I am going to try to direct some unfriendly thoughts at the flowers. Now, watch. Terribly difficult because I am by nature a very loving person. You see? You see what about you? You're just as bright and happy. What's the matter? No wonder, for gracious sakes, you naughty thing. What were you doing in there? Into the stew pot with you. Had no business in there. No, you see, folks, water and cultivating is not enough. We have got to love our plants. You've got to love them, love them, love them, to make them flourish and bloom. You've got to praise the loveliness of them and breathe their sweet perfume. You've got to seed them, feed them, weed them, and guard their tender young shoots. You've got to let them know that you need them. Hold on just a minute, Mr. Giovannini. Water their dear little roots. Thank you very much. Each little blossom is just, hold it, kids. Wait for your cue. Each little blossom is just playing possum, waiting for love to appear. Each little petal with each little nettles cries from its heart, I am here, I am here! Gracious sakes, they're going to take over the world. Must be the fertilizer I'm giving them. Don't overfeed your plants, that's another point. Be not remote up above them. Let them know that you mean to love them, love them, love them. And your thumb will never be green. I sang that part wrong. I should have said, and your thumb will always be green. Well, never mind. I made a mistake. It's only rabbit, after all. Oh, gracious sakes. Oh.
Just a minute. Hello? Hello? Excuse me, Fletcher.
Certainly.
Hello? The police?
The police?
Fran, it's the police.
Oh, dear me,
The what?
Maybe it was my song.
No, it isn't. Don't worry, Fletcher. Here, I'll get the rest of this.
Didn't.
Fletcher, would you mind? Let's take this off.
Hello? Hello?
Here, Fran.
Yes, this is the Kukla Theater. Yes, sir. Yes, I am. Of who? Of where?
Oh, what happened?
He's all right, isn't he?
Where's the
Just wet. Well, hold just a second, please, sir. They fished Ollie out of the lagoon.
Oh, I know
Where
Oh,
is
dear me, son. I told you the ice was too thin. It's not spring yet. I've got to go lie down.
Officer Holmes and Officer Gottlieb. Well, would you bring him home? He lives here. Yes, he does.
We can identify him.
Oh, indeed we can. Oliver J. That's correct. Oh, I do thank you so much. And if you gentlemen ever think about having a dance, we'll all come. All right, sir. Thank you very much. Now, wouldn't you just know it?
Fran, I don't know how you feel about it, and I don't mean to be mean, but I have just about had it with Mr. Dragon.
Well, I'm so relieved that he's all right.
Well, I'm glad that he's all right. It isn't that, but I mean, I pleaded with him.
I know.
Not to go into these foolish, ridiculous things.
I know it.
And every other time when he's done this, you and I have just been, just marvelous about the whole thing.
Last time it was Buckingham Fountain.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I'll
I
never
don't
forget
know.
that. But I just don't want to go. I'm not going to be that sympathetic
Well,
anymore.
I think then, Kukla, the thing to do is he'll be a sorry sight. I'm sure of that.
Right, and I think we just, I don't mind. I mean, I'll help, but I just don't, I'm not going into that great big sympathy
blame you.
bit with the
I don't
hot
blame
chocolate and the
No.
and the towel
Nor
and,
I.
bathing the feet and all that stuff.
Now be
No,
firm.
I'll be firm.
I will too. You think?
That's his ring.
Come on in. The door's open.
Door's open.
Oh,
Hello.
hello, Kukla.
Have a nice time?
Well, you caught the bouquet.
That's not funny.
Well, I don't think it's very funny either what happened.
I know you hate I told you so, but I told you so.
And so did I. I just don't think it's very funny anymore, Ollie. You're getting too old for that sort of thing.
That's right.
What about your image with the whole public and everything? Well, I was just dancing so beautifully along the grass, which is not green yet, by the way, and there was a little patch of ice, and I slipped, and wouldn't you know, I went down, all the way down into the Lagoon.
So we heard.
You're not very sympathetic. No,
Not really.
Not very sympathetic. Sorry.
I have some things that have to be done.
Me too, Fran. I have a few things that have to be done. Who?
Spring is here. Pass it along. Springtime is love time. Spring is here, so what? Spring is here. Why doesn't my heart go dancing? Spring is here. Why isn't the waltz entrancing? No desire, no ambition leads me. Maybe it's because nobody needs me. Spring is here. Why doesn't the breeze delight me? Stars appear. Why doesn't the night invite me? Maybe it's because nobody loves me. Spring is here. I hear.
How about a little rub?
Oh, you don't have to bother.
How about a little rub down with it?
It's all right, Kukla.
I think you always, could I get right there in the back and kind of warm you up and
Ollie. It just...
Thought you didn't love me anymore.
I love you.
Before it was springtime is love time, and pass it on and all that.
Well, it's stew time, too. We have a bowl of the most beautiful hot stew. How would you like it?
What's in it? Well, there's a big carrot from Fletcher's flower box that's in it, I know that. And there's celery and celery.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, nice
and
potatoes. Are they good and hot?
Green beans.
Is the gravy hot?
Oh,
yeah.
it's so hot.
Well, I wouldn't want it unless I can put my feet in it.
Oh.